So welcome everybody. In just a moment, you're going to pick out a spot on the wall in front of you. It might be a nail or a smudge, a spider, whatever you've got on a wall in front of you that you can focus on. When I tell them to look at this light, that's what you're going to do. All right, you already know. I'm going to tell you, please stare at this light right here. Put all of your focus onto that light. Do not look at me. Look at the light. Please stare at it. Give it all of your attention. Don't take your eyes off of that light. Stare at it with every ounce of focus that you can possibly give it. Just look right into that light and continue to look at that light as I speak to you. Don't take your focus off of that light. Keep staring at it. And eventually what will happen as you're staring at that light, you will have a natural thing called eye fatigue that will happen. And very naturally, you'll start to kind of look beyond the light. Your peripheral vision will kick in. You'll see far around that light. You'll almost be able to see through that light. Your eye fatigue will make your eyes start to feel just a little bit tired. And as you start to feel that tiredness, go ahead and voluntarily close your eyes. Just go ahead and voluntarily allow yourself to close your eyes now. You can go ahead and close your eyes, going deep within yourself and really just enjoy going into that focused place within you. Notice now that your eyes are closed, how you feel. Notice that you are deep inside of yourself. Notice again that you are now pure consciousness. Notice that when your senses are not triggered, you don't even feel connected to your body. Staying in that nice, calm, focused place, simply open your eyes. I believe that God is the space between the molecules. I believe that God is the space between the molecules. If you know anything about atoms, you know that most atoms, especially the oxygen atom, is mainly space. 99.9999 ad infinitum space, empty space in the atom. Here's what we do know. That empty space is full of energy, and I believe intelligence. And what happens is that empty space in the atom swirls up together and forms particulates. And those particulates come together and form the actual structure of the atom itself. And that atom grabs other atoms around it, and those molecules grab other molecules and create our entire universe as we know it. But it all goes back down to that space in the middle of the atom that is fully intelligent and fully energized. And when you close your eyes, you are conscious. You are that vibrating energy in between all of the atoms in your body. Why is that important? Because energy affects energy. Energy affects energy. If I take a small rock and throw it into a pond, it will make waves. If I throw another rock into the same pond, it too will make waves, and those waves of energy will interact with each other. Energy affects energy. And those waves will go all the way out to the edges of the pond, and it will vibrate the sand or the dirt that is there, whatever is there. That sand and that dirt will absorb some of that energy, and it will move it on to the next sand and the next sand and the next sand until it's not even perceptible. However, energy is never created nor destroyed. It goes on forever. Everyone take your hands, put them out like this in front of you. Now clap. Good. You experienced that clap on many levels. You heard it, you saw it, but if you had keen enough senses in your skin, you would have felt the air pressure move. That air pressure vibrated against these walls, vibrated the nails in this wood, vibrated the brick on the outside, and left an imprint and vibrated out forward, going all the way out to the trees, the leaves, people, cars, vibrating forever and ever and ever. Energy is never created nor destroyed. Energy affects energy. Your thoughts are energy. Here's what we know about the brain. You experience life primarily right here in your prefrontal cortex. You can reach up, you can tap it, you can feel yourself in there. Boom, you're right there. So when you see something new, let's say you're using your vision, your eyes are back here. Back of your brain is actually what interprets what your eyes see and sends it to the prefrontal cortex. You have some kind of emotion attached to that new visual, and the emotion is important. Your prefrontal cortex reaches way back into the brain, grabs emotion from the amygdala, two tiny little almond-shaped things. They're little nodules down deep inside the brain. It grabs some kind of emotion and imprints it onto that symbol and then stores it in the neocortex. The neocortex is that kind of wrinkly stuff all over your brain. So the next time you see that thing, boom, it goes into the neocortex. Oh, I see that, and I remember the emotion that I had attached to it. And you have a memory right there. Picture someone that you love right now. Think of someone that you love. Picture them. You can feel that love. Picture someone you despise right now. You can feel that too. Go back to the one you love. That's more fun. Yeah. Energy affects energy. So, how can we use this? Our brains are very, very, very powerful. I'll give you another example. See your living room at home. See your wonderful living space. See that wonderfully comfortable couch in your home or a chair, your couch. See that wonderful couch. Now picture a big fat lazy pig on that couch. There's a big fat lazy pig on your couch. There's a big fat lazy pig on your couch. Picture it. You can see it. There is a big fat lazy pig on your couch. You don't want that pig on the couch. I'm sorry if this is a little too close to home for some of you. You don't want that pig on your couch. I don't want the pig on my couch. I don't want the pig on my couch. Lord, please take away the pig from the couch. God, take away the pig from the couch. I don't want the pig. Please, God, take away the pig from the couch. The pig is still on the couch, isn't it? Because the brain only understands symbols. It does not understand don't, not, never, net. The brain does not understand that. It only creates. It doesn't negate. It only creates. And so anytime you say the pig on the couch, you see it. Whether you're saying, please take away the pig, you still see the pig. How do you get rid of the pig? Use your imagination again. Walk over to that pig on the couch, take it by the collar, gently, kindly, lovingly walk it to your door. Picture that. Open the door and send the pig out the door. Close the door, still face the door. Close the door. Don't turn around yet. Now just imagine you have a brand new couch in your living room, the perfect couch, the couch you have always wanted. It's fantastic. Turn around in your imagination now and look at the couch. Look at your beautiful, wonderful couch in your living room. It's fantastic. Look at that wonderful couch in your living room. You can see that wonderful couch in your living room. The pig is no longer there because we stopped talking about the pig. Energy affects energy. Look at this spot one more time. Please look at this light. You're already in a very peaceful state. Continue to look at that light. Do not look at me. Look at that light. And allow yourself to do the same thing you did earlier. It'll happen much quicker this time because you already know what's going on. The fatigue in your eye will naturally start to cause you to look beyond it. And when you experience that, go ahead and voluntarily close your eyes again. Go ahead and just close your eyes. You've been here before. You know this feeling. This time, to help you get a little deeper into that relaxation, I'm going to do something fun. I'm going to count backwards from 5 to 1. And as I count backwards from 5 to 1, just use your imagination to experience what I'm going to describe. 5. Imagine liquid relaxation being poured over the top of your head like warm honey that just flows down your head and over your ears. And now that relaxation, that liquid relaxation flows down your neck, onto your shoulders. It feels so good. Imagine that relaxation going right down your spine. As 4, it goes all the way down to your bottom, and suddenly you're very aware of your butt sitting on that cushioned wood, and it feels very supportive and very comfortable, and you weren't aware of it until I just now brought it up. But how wonderful to be so supported in life. As 3, further and further down your legs, that relaxation travels over your kneecaps and down your calves, and suddenly you're very aware of the soles of your feet. The soles of your feet are always there, but you never seem to think about them. But there they are right now inside your shoes, and you can feel the soles of your feet. As 2, you come back up to your heart rate, and it's nice and calm, always working for you, always keeping you alive and well. And 1, it's nice to be so relaxed. Isn't it nice to be relaxed? So stay there in that relaxed state and simply listen. Ask yourself, if thoughts are energy, and energy affects energy and has an effect on my world, even my body, how do I use this energy for my betterment? I titled this talk, The Power of One Word. And so we're going to use that right now in this very wonderful, calm state with your eyes closed. Think of one thing right now in your life that you would like to change. Think of one thing in your life that you would like to change. That's right. Staying in that very peaceful state of mind, open your eyes and look my direction. If that change were to have taken place now, already taken place, what in your life would be different? What would be different? Remember, we wanted to get the pig off the couch. We put a new couch in, and life was different. So what would be different if that change had already taken place? You might say, okay, I need more money. All right, gotcha. You can't say, oh, I'd be overjoyed because I have $1 million in my bank account. That's not believable, is it? It's not believable. So no emotion is going to be attached to that. Your prefrontal cortex doesn't believe you, so it cannot reach into the amygdala and grab some kind of emotion. It's the emotion that vibrates. So it can't grab that emotion and attach it to it. So what can it attach to? Well, I have enough money to pay my bills, to buy some things that I want, and some left over. I have enough money to pay my bills, buy most of the things I want, and still have some left over. Is that believable? That's a believable statement. That would be a good thing. Health. You can't keep naming the health. You can't keep naming that problem over and over and over. Pig, pig, pig. Lord, take this pig away from me. If you keep naming the pig, pig's going to have energy to show up. Instead, if I had a health problem, I would think more like, every day I breathe easier. Every day I walk easier. Every day I'm in less pain. Every day I digest my food a little bit better. I get up in the morning and I put the most beautiful poop you have ever seen in the toilet. Is that believable? Yeah. And there's emotion attached to that. The amygdala can do its job. Yeah. So, love, don't say I'm lonely. I don't want to be lonely. If the change had happened, I wouldn't be lonely. Pig, lonely, pig. Instead, I have the most beautiful friends. I have these wonderful friends. We go out to eat together. I go have coffee with my friends. We get together. I got this one special friend. Holy smoke, sits down beside me on the couch. I can't keep him off of me. Do you understand what I'm saying? You understand how I'm thinking? So, quietly, privately, take your pencil and your paper and write down, if the change had already taken place in what you wanted, write it down. Write down a sentence, maybe two. What would be different? Write it down. I'm going to give you a little bit of time. One sentence, you can always add more to this, maybe two. Write it down. What would be different? Don't write the pig down. What would be different if the change had already taken place? God gave you an amygdala for a reason. So let's use that amygdala to give it a purpose. How would it feel? How would you feel if that had already taken place? What emotion would you like to attach to that change? Here are some of my favorite words for emotions. I love the word content. I love the word confident. I love the word courageous. I love the word energized. Those are so much better, so much more descriptive than just happy. What's the change? And what's the emotion that you want to vibrate that represents that change? Now then, once you've got that, clear your mind and just look at the paper. Don't read the sentence. Just look at the paper, look at the words. Don't say them out loud. Don't say them in your brain. Just look at them and allow your subconscious to do its job and to connect all of that. And all you have to remember is the emotion, the word for the emotion that you want. Let it do its job, connecting all of those words as symbols. Let it do its work. You just remember that one word. Excellent. And once again, you don't need to stare at the light this time. You know how to go deep inside. Just close your eyes and allow yourself to go back into that very, very calm state that you've stayed in this entire time. Don't worry. I'm not going to ask you to quack like a duck. I won't ask you to quack like a duck. However, if you walk out of this building this morning and go out to your car, and when you close the door, if you suddenly feel this uncontrollable urge to quack like a duck in the privacy of your own car, it just might happen. You could possibly feel that uncontrollable urge when you get in your car and hear the door slam. You could possibly have this uncontrollable urge to go ahead and quack like a duck. And I can promise you this, if you do go ahead and quack like a duck, you will feel fantastic. You will giggle, you will laugh, you will smile. And some of you are already giggling and smiling just thinking about that. And that is the perfect emotion to now say your word in your brain. Say your word. Think it. What is the emotion that you want? Think it now. Not the rest of it, just the one word. Repeat it over and over. Smile when you think of that word. From now on, you have a one word prayer that your brain already knows exactly what you are saying, when you say that one emotion and you pull it up and you allow yourself to feel that emotion, as you think that emotion, you are praying for exactly the change that you want in your life. Now, with your eyes closed, saying that word, I'm going to again count. This time, I will count from 1 to 5. And on 5, not until 5, but on 5, you will open your eyes and you will feel refreshed and energized. As 1, you start to feel some energy coming back into your body again. And you can be very grateful for this new way of praying, this new way of condensing it all down to one emotion and one word that you can use anywhere and everywhere and make it feel simply really good. You can just say that one word, create that emotion, and let it do its work. As 2, a tingling sensation might be in your fingers or in your toes as energy is coming back into your body, and you can wiggle your fingers or wiggle your toes. It feels kind of good. As 3, you might even move your shoulders around just a little bit, getting some movement back into your shoulders and into your neck, feeling that energy come back into your body. And 4, as you're starting to feel really good now and kind of excited about going out to lunch. And 5, open up your eyes and feel refreshed and good. And you do feel good, don't you? Thank you for allowing me to come and talk this morning.